as part of our commitment to keeping you informed and empowered about what's going on within our state amid the coronavirus outbreak, every Sunday night, our news team is bringing you a review of stories that have happened in the past week and a preview of what's to come in the week ahead.
The week that was a cautionary tale as the spike in COVID cases continues across the state. A particular note, young adults and college-age people. Boulder County has issued a no gathering order for the next 2 weeks for people age 18 to 22, basically an alert for students on the CU campus, where over 1,200 positive cases reported, the highest outbreak in the state to date. 2 housing halls on the campus of CSU Fort Collins now under quarantine as high levels of COVID detected in wastewater. There are concerns that with the rising number of cases among younger people, it may begin to impact the more vulnerable groups in our state. Hospitalizations, though, statewide remain steady. El Paso County is also moving forward on a plan right now on how to administer a vaccine once it's approved. The state of Colorado announced this week that mandatory furloughs, unpaid, will begin for nearly 30,000 employees. Now, based on their salary, anyone earning $50,000 or more a year, including the governor and his cabinet, will have to take 1 to 4 furlough days to help the cash-strapped state. We have seen more intermittent outbreaks of COVID cases in local school districts as teachers and students continue to work in person and at hybrid learning. High school football practice returned this week. Games will be played by more than 200 schools across the state this fall. Nearly 60 schools, however, have opted for spring football. This week, the Pac-12 College Football Conference and the Mountain West Conference decided to pivot back to fall football. A reduced schedule, of course, but play will resume in October. The warning signs remain as numbers continue to climb across the state, so the message remains the same. Take those steps to protect yourself and others. We will get through this together. Stay strong. Always watching out for you. I'm Rob Quirk.
Also watching out for you, I'm Elizabeth Watts with a preview of what you'll see on News 5 this week. As we work to rebound, the movie theater industry having a hard time getting back on its feet. Tomorrow, I'm talking with a big chain and local small theater about the changes that they've made, how folks just aren't showing up, and how Hollywood is impacting their sales as well. Find out when they expect to be back to normal on News 5 tomorrow. Then on Tuesday, Patrick Nelson talking about the mental health of doctors. Physicians have one of the highest suicide rates of any profession. And as the pandemic takes a toll on doctors working tirelessly on the front lines, conversations are happening to try and break down any barriers and getting the help they may need. And on Thursday, more than half of Coloradans surveyed say the pandemic has hurt their mental health. So many of us are feeling the strain and the stress, and it doesn't seem to go away. Patrick talking with experts, looking at how, as a community, we can all rebound from the mental health effects of this pandemic. These stories and so much more on News 5. Stay safe, stay healthy. We will get through this together, and we'll see you this week.